Hello, my name is Tori Clark. I'm a brand designer and photographer based out of Tucson, Arizona. I'm a recent college graduate of Arizona State University. I received my Bachelor's of Science in Graphic Information Technology, and I'm currently enrolled in the master program. My focus area is digital design, print, and publishing, with a second focus area in commercial photography. I am a former barista and personal banker, and I feel like both those roles really helped me establish connections with people. And I feel like it helped me embrace my main passion of storytelling. I was able to listen to people's problems and listen about their day and listen to their stories and even share some of my own, which really made me fall in love with connecting with people. I feel like with photography and design, it comes with a lot of problem solving. And I feel like I want to be the person that helps tell their stories while having people empathize with that problem. And I feel like in the industry today, there's a lot of photographers and designers that lack the compassion. I've had my most recent experience with a photographer who took my pictures, and I didn't feel comfortable around her, and I feel like that showed in my pictures that she took of me. And I had to find another one because I didn't like the pictures. Not that she wasn't talented, I didn't feel like she captured what I was looking for, the style that I was looking for. And I feel like when you communicate with someone and you try to find their style that they want, it really comes back to connecting with them and just trying to understand them and what the style that they were looking for. So that's my main focus, is connecting with people, listening to their story, listening to what they want, listening to what they need. And in the designing process of that, I want to be able to listen to them, listen to what their client needs, and listen to their story and how I can help their clients connect with them through their brand. I really want to start off with my photography because that's my main passion. And with photography, I want to highlight one of my most recent photo shoots, which was of Lila. I was able to follow her around Sabino Canyon, and we just both felt so comfortable. We were able to connect on an emotional level, and I feel like just sharing stories back and forth, we were able to just follow each other, and I was able to take pictures of her. I went that way, she followed me, she went that way, I followed her, and we were just able to connect on another level. And I really wanted to highlight these photos because I am still learning about natural lighting, and I've always loved natural lightings and photos. And so just learning to play around with the sun's lighting and the shadows that it creates and the highlight that it creates, I really wanted to focus that in this photo shoot session. I really love close-up photos. I really love showing emotions through pictures. And so I really feel like that helps the storytelling aspect of photography. And she felt natural, and I don't know, I really love these pictures. She looked really, really gorgeous. For my second set of photos, I wanted to highlight Haley. Haley came up to me and she's like, Tori, she's like, I don't want photos downtown. She's like, that's too cliche. And I was like, okay. I was like, well, where do you want your photos? And she's like, I don't know, somewhere out in the country. You know, I'm a country girl. I was like, okay. So my mom had this cotton field, or she has a cotton field behind her house. And so I was like, okay, let's go take some pictures. So we took some pictures of her out in the country, and I just love learning more about her and learning about her dreams and goals and what she wanted to do after high school. And again, I wanted to play around with the lighting. I had struggled my whole time as a photographer with lighting and just playing around with lighting. So I feel like I was able to capture some pretty lights, especially it was getting kind of stormy out. So we had to hurry up and take the pictures before it rained, but I was really able to capture like the nice shadows and highlights of her face with the sun's lighting. For my third set of pictures, I wanted to incorporate more of the storytelling by where they first met. So they were actually meeting with friends, and they went to a bonfire, and then they went after the bonfire, they went dirt road riding. And so they were in the same car and they were talking and they just fell in love. And so I really hearing that story, I was like, "Oh, pictures on a dirt road would be very beautiful." And so I was able to capture their love story through hearing their story and using the background of the red Georgia clay in their pictures really made the pictures come to life. And just using, again, like the candid, like I told them just to act natural, be in love. And so I was able to capture some really great shots. For my last set of pictures, I took some pictures, maternity pictures for Brianna, and she really wanted to. She showed me a couple of pictures that were like moody and had very vibrant backgrounds. And so I was like, oh, I want to play with that. So we were able to take some pictures of her, and I really liked these two were my favorite out of the whole bunch because not only does it highlight the shadows, but it really captures her beautiful face and the sun on her face, and I really enjoy taking these pictures and learning more about Nick and Brianna as a couple and their expecting little girl. So I really enjoy taking these pictures. So now going transitioning into my designing aspect, I really love learning about people and not only having them connect with me, but having their clients connect with them as well. So when I was rebranding for GoCo Depot, I really sat down with Gabby and I asked her, I was like, hey, I really want to know you. I want to know what your values and your missions are for your company because you literally have nothing. You don't have a logo. You don't, all you have is a Facebook page with a picture of your cup. I was like, so how can we get your clients to want to buy from you? How can we get your clients attracted to your Facebook page? How can we get attracted to your business? So I got to learn more about her. We brainstormed a little bit. I sketched, and she really mentioned that she wanted people to feel like they can take her cups on the go. So that's why I incorporated the arrow in her logo. And her name is Gabby Gonzalez. So she had a lot of G's. So I really wanted to make the G big. And she really loved that because she has everything G in her house. So she really liked the big letter G. And then that I incorporated the arrow to show movement. And then she told me she really loved pink. So we had to have pink in there. So I think I excelled with having her pink. But yeah, so I just really wanted to incorporate that throughout her brand. And then choosing the fonts, she really wanted something chic, something fashionable, something that is girly. She said she loves all things girly. So, of course, we had to do pink, girly, and then she wanted to incorporate the movement in the logo. So, with that, I created her business cards. I updated her Facebook page for her and is able to create her a brand guide, just so that way she has something to fall back on whenever she is posting an image or she is updating her Facebook page, or using her logos in any marketing material that she uses. For my second brand rebranding, it was Lamps Antique by Toto. Again, with this one, I really wanted to learn her story. I really wanted to focus on her old logo and incorporate that into a more modern logo because she's had the same one since the late 90s. So she really wanted something more modern, which I think I really excelled doing that here. With my last one was Lexa Royce. She didn't have nothing. So she really wanted me to create her a new or create her a logo that really shows her as an esthetician, how she wanted people to feel comfortable in their own skin. So, but yeah, so I created that for her. So, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my presentation and I look forward to hearing from you.